Hi guys, welcome to another daily video. Today I will be playing match points for a change because the series is ended and I managed to stay in the elite, although I struggled and had to play 10 tournaments, and maybe even thanks to this board I stayed in the elite series. Thanks to Pedro from Portugal, we have today's video, and the topic is constantly re-evaluate during the betting. So let's have a look what kind of hand we have and where do we want to end. So we have an 18 card hand, semi-balanced hand, 5-4, so potentially it's match points, so we would like to play either hearts or no trumps. Because of doubleton honors, preferably we should play from our hand, but we will see how it goes. So we open one diamond and see what will happen. If partner bids one spade, I'm prepared to rebid two hearts as natural reverse to show a forcing game, but partner is bidding two clubs, which is in my setup game forcing, and either it's based on clubs or it might be a strong hand with the diamond fit, and that's what I need to find out because I have two options to bid now. Either I can bid 3 no trumps because of my doubleton queen of spades. It might be good to declare from my side, or I might show my hearts and we'll see how it develops, because if we have a diamond fit, my hand actually improves significantly because I have only 5 losers and partner can cover them with just ace, king, king and doubleton in hearts, which is very possible for his game forcing hand. So let's start with 2 hearts and see what partner will bid. And partner shows 3 clubs, which is showing 6 cards in clubs, and still like nothing extra, just showing the distribution. And right now this is the first time you re-evaluate. So king of clubs doubleton, that's a good value. Of course we would prefer if we have a free card, but suddenly if partner is having ace queen 6, we have 6 tricks in clubs. So at this point we stop counting high card points, we start counting tricks. Because in no trumps, when you play, you want to count your winners and at the same time the quick winners for the defenders. So if partner is having 6 clubs ace queen, I have 6, 2 heart tricks is 8 and 1 diamond trick is 9. So even opposite just 6 points, I might have 3 no trumps if they don't cash all the spades, but partner promised the game forcing hand. So right now I would like to know if he has a spade stopper or not, because if he doesn't, then most likely we might have only 5 clubs, which might be a little bit troublous, because if partner is having third jack in spades, it's definitely better to play in no trumps. So we have options, but I think to show 3 spades in here to ask for the stopper might put the hand in partners declaring, and we can keep bidding afterwards. Okay, so partner bids 3 no trumps, which shows a stopper in spades. So suddenly we might have even 2 tricks if the king or the ace of spades is on the good side. If partner has only the king, that would be probably a bad option. But then we might actually be playing in clubs and maybe manage to establish the diamonds and discard the spades from north. And that's the re-evaluating the hand during the process, because we still don't know which contract we prefer. So right now I definitely want to ask for the key cards, but for clubs, because I want to find out if partner has the queen of clubs. So I'm bidding 4 clubs to invite to a club slam, and we will see what partner bids. 4 diamonds is a Q bid, so that's what we like. It's either a singleton, but we prefer that it will be a king. So let's see how many key cards partner has for clubs. And partner has 2 and a queen. So right now we know that partner is having ace of spades and ace queen of clubs. And he's doubled. So what does that actually mean that East doubled? He likes spade lead, but we know that partner is having the ace. So it's almost 100% that East is having the king of spades, which is actually good for us because East cannot lead the spade. He will give us a trick, and if partner has 3 spades, our queen will score a trick. So we might have 6 clubs, 2 hearts is 8, 2 spades is 10, diamond ace is 11, so then maybe it's just based on the diamond finesse. Partner might have the queen of hearts, partner might have the king of diamonds. If actually partner has the king of diamonds, so ace, ace, queen, and the king, then suddenly we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So with diamond king, we have 12 tricks from top, and we will be actually fighting for 13 tricks. So I want to ask with 5 no trumps for kings, and if partner has 1, I will go I will go a grand slam, and I have to try to figure out if I want to try 7 no trumps or 7 clubs. If partner doesn't have the king though, the answer is 6 diamonds, and I have to be ready to play in no trumps. And that's the difference in match points and in imps. Because in match points I want to play the safest contract possible, which might actually be 6 clubs, because we might have some discards on diamonds potentially. But in match points you always want to play higher scoring contract, so higher rewarding contract, and that's 6 no trumps in this case, because partner doesn't have a king, therefore he must have jacks or the queen of hearts, because otherwise he will have only 10 high card points, and I think he might bid differently with such hand. Okay, so we got the diamond lead, and partner is actually having 13 high cards, solid clubs, which is great with our king, third queen in hearts, so we have 6 tricks in hearts, 6 tricks in clubs, 3 in hearts, 1 in diamonds, that's 10, and 1 in spades, that's 11. And we have a potential of an extra trick in each suit. Diamond lead is actually the worst possible for us, because it's not giving us the trick, and we have to try the finesse immediately, because that's the trick number 12. And if it doesn't help, if it doesn't work, then we potentially might have some kind of squeeze for East if he is having 4 hearts and the king of spades. I cannot win the ace of diamonds, I have to lose a diamond trick. Yeah, so we expected that the queen will not win the trick. Still, it's not the end of the board. So from north, we don't need a spade, because we already lost the trick. We cannot establish the queen of spades, which after any other leads, it will be quite easy to make 12 tricks. And right now we actually need to either play on hearts that they split 3-3, or that the doubles and jack drops, or that East is having 4 hearts with the jack and with the king of spades, so we managed to squeeze him. The best way, especially with Arjun, is trying to cash one trick and see actually what East-West will be signaling. And because they are both playing the lowest cards, it seems that they split 3-3 or 5-1. And based on that, unfortunately, if it's 5-1 and 5 with West, I don't have the guts to finesse immediately. So I have to play the small towards the queen, just in case the doubles and jack drops. But right now, since both players follow low, then heart split 3-3. I can still, just for safety, try to cash all the clubs. But with Arjun, it's almost guaranteed. If you will be playing with humans, you actually want to end up in the following position, where you will be squeezing East. I already talked before about the squeezes, but in order to work, you need to have the communication in between the hands. So I actually have to discard the diamond because the holding West is having the higher diamond, and I cannot squeeze anyone when I have the threat in front of him. I need the threats behind. So then I just cash the ace of spades, and I will actually see what East will discard. So if he is having now the king of spades and two hearts, I can play the club, and now he must make a decision either to discard the king of spades or a heart. But now we know about the king of spades with East, so heart split 3-3, and we actually relatively easily at the end make 6 no trumps and 12 tricks, which in match points is a big difference. And now we will see how big difference. And 6 no trumps is 85% for reaching a slam, a proper slam. Because if we have a look, then there are only 25 people out of 82 in the Elite Series who reach 6 no trumps, and only 17 who reach 6 clubs. Most, well, actually 6 clubs and 6 no trumps is about the same number. See that there were probably a different lead, 16 and 9, so 25 people played in 6 no. 3 no trumps or 4 no trumps was very close together, and see that one player tried 7 clubs, didn't work out. Didn't work out because the diamond finesse is not on, and you don't have time to establish an extra trick. And that's what we found out by the 5 no trumps asking about the king of diamonds. Yeah, so see that's how match points are working. Still 6 clubs will be for 60%, but when you are fighting for an extra score, you actually need to push a little bit. And you see that in before I had already a 98% score where I reached 3 no trumps, and you might just have a quick look that even I knew that partner is having 5 spades and 4 hearts with the Stayman and then the small end convention. I still preferred with my minor holdings to play 3 no trumps and try to make a little bit more. And because West doesn't have the club lead, I managed to score 10 tricks and got a 98% score. All in all, if you just have a look in the total, sometimes you are having a good score, sometimes you are having a bad score, and that's why it's nice that after actually 10 tournaments, your 2 worst results, actually this one with 22%. Once you have a bad free board, you actually want to gamble a little bit the 4th one because you want to get close to 50%. So the tournament will be counted, and the 20 and the 40% tournament at the end is crossed out. And see that I needed only 3 good tournaments, 2 over 70, 1 over 63, and then the rest about 50%, and that's what is kind of a standard in the Elite Series. So thank you guys for watching. Looking forward for tomorrow's stream. Again, I will start 6:30 Central European time, and in between you can watch the daily videos, and if you didn't play yet, you should play the Matchpoint and Imp exclusive tournament. So stay safe and see you tomorrow on the live stream.